and welcome back to another video on chasing the illusion. In today's video we're looking at gambling demonstrations, but before we get into the tutorials, it's worth noting that I do not condone cheating in any way, shape or form. This is purely for entertainment factors, and if you end up going out and using these in real gambling scenarios and you get caught and whatever happens to you, then that's on you, not on me. I only use these as fun little jokes to do for my mates to get a free drink. So yeah, it's all on you. But with all that being said, I won't waste any more of your time and we'll just get straight into it. Here's the first one. Alright, so the first gambling demonstration that I'm going to be teaching you is the 2-card Monte. It's a good little starter one. There's not much sleight of hand you've got to do with it. It's quite easy, it's quite simple, and it only involves 2 cards. In fact, I'm going to be showing you the trick. First of all, I'm not sure how well it will hold up on camera, but it's worth a shot. So here's 2 of the cards. Got the King of Diamonds and the Ace of Diamonds. What I want you to do is keep an eye on the King of Diamonds. Not the Ace of Diamonds, the King of Diamonds, okay? I'll put the King of Diamonds behind my back and we've got the Ace of Diamonds here. Where's the King of Diamonds? Well, you're wrong, because the Ace of Diamonds is here and the King of Diamonds is now here. Ace of Diamonds, King of Diamonds. Let's try that again. Keep an eye on the King of Diamonds, okay? King of Diamonds again. Where's the King of Diamonds? It's behind my back. You're still getting it wrong. It's here. And the Ace of Diamonds is still here. That's the 2-card Monte. How is it done? I know what you're thinking. How is it done? Well, when I said you need 2 cards, you technically need 2 gimmicked cards, and you can get gimmick cards from most magic shops, most magic websites. These I'm going to be using the dystopian deck, the dark dystopian deck. This is the first gaff you need. It is a double backer, and the second gaff you need is a double facer. Really doesn't matter what the 2 faces are, just that they are completely different. I usually like to have a completely blank one and then a picture card, just so you can have a real difference. And that's as far as it goes, really. You do need to do one simple sleight of hand movement, and that is when you're moving your hands like this. Again, you can kind of really tell that I'm not doing anything here. You can clearly tell that that is a double backer because I'm not moving, and that's a double facer, that's a double backer. You can tell that I'm not moving, right? So what you need to do, and the only sleight you really need to do, is this. When you're going like this, just switch over the cards like, yeah, that's really bad. Just switch over the cards like this. That's all you've got to do. Just move your cards. So you're basically just moving your thumb from one way to another whilst you're doing that. And it looks like this one is now that one. So just again, all you're doing is this, but you're moving your thumb sideways like this. So it just looks like you're swapping the cards over. But in a moment, you're not actually doing that. In the movement of doing that, it looks like this is the back of the Ace of Diamonds, when in reality it's not. This is the back of the Ace of Diamonds. No, it's not. It's just a double backer. I hope that makes some sort of sense. All right. Well, now that you've mastered the 2-card Monte, what I'm going. Hello. So So I don't know if you guys have seen my series on YouTube called Is Magic Real, but since filming that, the lights just keep going out. It's not just in here, it's not just at home, anywhere I go, lights just randomly turn off ever since filming that series. And that's just proof, right? Alright, where was I? Basically, now that you've mastered the 2-card Monte, let's take it up a notch and do the 2-card Monte's evil sister, evil bigger stepsister. It's Find the Lady, or 3-card Monte. Super sorry everybody, completely forgot. On the Chase membership, I'm also going to be filming another video, which is how I always win a free drink. always win a free drink. It's part of my day-to-day repertoire. It's part of my professional repertoire, so it's quite a big thing for me teaching it. It harkens back to Derren Brown's sort of influence, subconscious influence sort of thing. But I love it. It's my go-to trick whenever I want to get a free drink, and I can't believe I'm actually teaching it, but that's the reason why it's on the Chase membership. So yeah, check it out if you want to. Back to the video. Oakley dokily, so for this trick you need the 6 of clubs, the 6 of spades and the Queen of hearts. And again, I'm going to demonstrate the 3 card Monte or the find the lady trick for you right now. All you've got to do is keep an eye on the Queen of hearts. So if I put it here, for example, and then I move the cards around like this, I move the cards around like this, maybe like this, and maybe like this, where do you think the Queen of hearts is? It's here, of course. It is here. Well done. And the other 6s are here, of course. Now, this is where the game starts. Now you know the rules. This is where the game begins. So we've got the 6 of clubs here and the Queen of hearts here, and we've got the 6 of spades here. And here we go. We're going to go boom, boom. Mix it up here. Mix it up here. Mix it up here a little bit more. And where do you think the Queen of hearts is? Most people are going to think over here, and you would be wrong. Unfortunately, it is actually in the middle. See, it's a trick. No one ever wins, but I will make it I'll make it a little bit easier for you this time round. Don't you worry, because what I'm going to do is I'm going to take one of the 6s and I'm going to put it over here for you. So we've got the Queen of hearts and the other 6 here. Here we go. Turn it this way. Turn it this way. Turn it this way. Where is the Queen? Even I've lost count where the Queen is, because it's not actually on either of these 2 cards. It's actually on the one over here. And that's Find the Lady, 3 card Monte. Let's learn it. Alright, so unlike 2 card Monte, this one doesn't use any gimmicks whatsoever. It is pure sleight of hand. Genuinely, these are not gimmicked in any sort of way at all. It is genuinely just the 6 of spades, 6 of clubs, and the 6 of hearts. Now, there is a little bit of handling to this, and you will need a bit of practice to it. And I'm not really sure how well it holds up on camera, so you'll have to tell me when we rewatch this all together. We'll have to have a see. But basically, what you're doing is it's all about how you, and I'll get into this, all your hand movements and your positioning. This is how you do it basically. So first of all, you're not actually putting the Queen where you say you're putting the Queen. I think that's a little bit obvious, but at the start of the routine you do show it, because this is called conditioning. Conditioning is a thing where you condition your audience to think this is the norm. I often do this with a lot of card stuff anyway. But yeah, anyway, this is what you do for your first one. You actually do put the Queen of hearts down here. So the Queen of hearts is genuinely here. You show the other 6s and you mix it up. And the important thing is not to mix it up too much, because you want them to know where the Queen is at all times, right? That is what you want them to believe it is anyway. If you make it too difficult for them and you're spinning it around way too much, then they're going to be lost, and they might actually, who knows, they might actually get it right in the end anyway. But then the second time, when you want to trick them, when they're actually putting money on the table for this time all you're doing is putting the 6, so this would be the 6 of spades, on the table first. And in doing so, you just, in the movement of you doing this, you keep hold of the Queen of hearts and you let go of the 6 of spades, like that. So this Queen of hearts is here and the 6 of spades is now there, the 6 of clubs is now there. So in the process of flipping it over like this, you're here. And then all you've got to do is mix it all up. The Queen of hearts is still here, but everyone thinks it's here, right? Everyone thinks it's here? Yeah. And it's here and here. That is essentially what you're doing. But it is all in the hand movements. It is all in the fingertips. And my preferred handling with the fingers is this. I'll show you. So you want to have this one. Basically, I like to have the both sides out, inner sides out like this, and then I like to get the corners out on this one here. And then to help you out and to make it look normal and natural, you do the same on this one. It doesn't really matter if it's like this or like this. Doesn't really matter. It's a quick little thing. It's supposed to look rugged and not straight, easy to perform anyway. So you're here, and then all you got to do is just let go of your middle finger on this one, which is your middle finger, which is on the 6 of spades. So you just let go and you place them all down like this. Then you swap the cards over, do whatever you want, and obviously they're gonna lose wherever the Queen of Hearts is. Then for the next part of it, when you're getting rid of the Queen of Hearts, sorry, you're doing the opposite. You're doing the complete opposite, and you're putting it over here. So you put the Queen of Hearts in that out position. Then you get the 6 of clubs, and you do corner to corner again on this one. And you pick up the 6 of spades, and you do the same thing. This time, when you're doing this, you're not dropping the 6 of clubs here. You're dropping the Queen of Hearts here. That was a bit rubbish. You could clearly tell that was the Queen of Hearts going down there. But in fluid motion, it does look a lot better. And again, I don't think it picks up well on camera. So you're here, and then these are now the 2 6s. They have no idea that the Queen of Hearts is here, so whatever one they pick, you can get it right, or they can't get it right. This is one where you can mix it up a little bit quicker and make them lose, because either way they're going to lose, and they don't think it's over here the whole time. Another little nuanced thing that I like to do when I'm doing this second phase of the routine is I like to do it with my left hand. Obviously you do the swipe with the right hand on this one, but then I like to do it on the left hand just to show that what you're doing is normal, and it is like lastminute.com. You're not really thinking too much about it. And there we have it. There's some easily gambling demonstrations you can do on your next games night. And if you want to use these in your cheating ways, then you have my permission. Just be really careful when you do. Before we end this video, next week I'm going to be announcing my next project, which is my book. Yep, I've written another book. I won't go into too much detail, I'll wait till next week, but yeah, I've written a book. It's bigger than my last book, so it's more in detail, so it's been taking me a while to write this book. So yeah, stick around for that. It's a book all about magic, all about mentalism. Super excited for that. Stick around for next week. If you want to, join the Chased membership, because they've got all the details on the name of the book, what it's included. But if you don't want to join the Chased membership, which is my Patreon, then you can just subscribe to the channel. Follow me on Instagram and TikTok, and yeah, I shall see you in the next video, which is my announcement. So adios. I don't know why I'm doing that, I never do that. So let's just end the video there. Goodbye.